The much awaited launch of OnePlus 11 is now just a week away, and if you follow OnePlus, then you may know that the OnePlus 11 is not the only device that the company is launching on February 7th in the Indian market. The company is also launching its first Android tablet named the OnePlus Pad, which I talked about in my previous video. The company will also launch a new smart TV and its new TWS named the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. And last but not the least, OnePlus will launch a flagship phone other than the OnePlus 11. This phone is the OnePlus 11R, and as the name shows, this is the successor to the OnePlus 10R. The OnePlus 10R was quite a confusing launch from the company because it had no alert slider. It was just a rebranded Realme GT Neo 3 and had a plastic back. The OnePlus 10R was launched in the Chinese market as the OnePlus Ace, and similarly the OnePlus 11R is launching in the Chinese market as OnePlus Ace 2. In China, the OnePlus Ace 2 is launching on the same day as the 11R, that is February 7th. We already know how the phone looks like because the company has shared the images of it. And we also know the specifications of this phone thanks to various sources. Starting with the design of OnePlus 11R, it does look identical to the OnePlus 11, primarily because there is the same camera module design on the back. As for the differences, the biggest difference is on the front because the OnePlus 11R has a hole punch cutout in the middle, whereas it is on the corner in case of the OnePlus 11. The OnePlus 11R also misses out on the Hasselblad branding on the camera module. And finally, there is a blue color option for the 11R which is not there for the 11. We are not sure about the materials used, but we are hoping that this time the back is not made of plastic like the OnePlus 10R. Speaking of the specifications, the OnePlus 11R has quite an interesting display, at least for the Chinese market. It is a 6.7-inch 120Hz OLED with a 1.5K resolution, which sits between the 1080p and a 2K resolution. Now this isn't the first phone with a 1.5K display. We have seen quite a handful of phones so far from Chinese brands with a similar panel, and to name a few, we had the Redmi K50 Ultra, Xiaomi 12T and 12T Pro, the Honor 80 Pro, etc. Under the hood, OnePlus 11R has the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset, which is the same chip that the OnePlus 10T had. This chip is paired with the LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage. There is a big 5000 mAh battery inside and 100-watt fast charging. As for the cameras, apart from the primary rear camera, the camera setup is pretty average. The primary camera has a 50 megapixel sensor which could be the Sony IMX890. The second camera is for ultra-wide shots and this one has an 8 megapixel sensor. Finally, the phone has a 2 megapixel sensor. For selfies, there is the good old 16 megapixel camera. And well, that is the OnePlus 11R, aka the OnePlus Ace 2. What are your thoughts on this phone? Do let me know via the comment section below, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.